to witness some high-class cricket action. Captain has won the toss and selected to field. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Spinner. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. Superb delivery of the ball. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. It's very... That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Pace bowler into the attack. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. That's high in the air. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the ball. Takes the long walk. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. Looks frustrated as he takes a... Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Beautiful bowling, hitting the batsman's head. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. So need to up the gear a bit. In the air. Good shot for a single. Where the gaps are. That's hit hard. And that's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Spinner brought back from the other end. Deep point in place to cover. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. Because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot for a single. This is poor fielding. By that effort, fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Good bowling, it beats. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Turned away for a single. Batsman will get extra runs as an unnecessary overthrow. Trying to take advantage of the overthrow. A bad call and he has to walk back to the pavilion. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. And the crowd cheering. It's his first ball. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. To hit the right length consistently. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific 4. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific 4. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Brought back from the other end. Well, that's a massive 6. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. Oh, beats the edge for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Nice throw. Bowler into the attack. More fielders outside the inner circle. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a 2 if they run well. A loose shot by the batsman. Back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy. That's high in the air. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. Batsman takes the long walk back to... Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. Masterful batting. Beautiful bowling, heading to see what pace he'll bowl at. Good shot for a single. Moment is a crawl. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Turned away for a single. That's an excellent throw. He didn't get any timing on that one. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. where the gaps are. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing, good effort by the fielder. Very good running between the wickets. Huge appeal. He has to walk back, and that's blessing in disguise in the form of an overthrow. Good shot for a single. Gets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Turned away for a single. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. Definitely feel let down by the effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that perfection. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six.